A grandmother hopes justice will soon be served after the release of the body cam footage of her son, who has autism, being tased by two Graham police officers following an incident last month. A quick warning, this video can be tough to watch. According to the incident report, Officer Freeman was called to the 900 block of Texas Street about a man later identified as Michael Moore throwing rocks at a neighbor's fence. Police say a Young County dispatcher was told by the caller he was not all there.
There's a boy that always throws rocks into our yard from the backyard, but he's trying to mess with the dog. I don't know if he looks like a grown man, but I don't know if he's all there. I didn't know if somebody could go and tell them, not to do that.
Okay.
He's had this problem lots of times, and then I noticed he's doing it again. Normally I just go over I pop up the fence and tell him to stop, but he still does it.
But Graham authorities say that information was not passed on.
Can you get me the alley behind Texas Street? Our advisor mail footage back there for our house.
Officer Freeman says Michael was out of breath and sweating and appeared to be paranoid.
Well, we got a description of someone kind of matching me back here in the alley throwing rocks at people's houses.
On the video, you can hear Michael tell the officer he lives nearby.
Yeah. Where do you live at, Mr. Moore?
Right here.
Right there?
The report states Officer Freeman then tried to perform a field sobriety test because he believed Michael may have been under the influence. As Officer Marufo arrived at the scene, Michael was unable to complete the sobriety test.
Follow with your eyes and your eyes only. Keep your head looking forward, okay?
I'm not arrested, am I?
Well, hold on.
Officer Freeman, who said Michael appeared to be in danger to himself or others, tried to put him in handcuffs. That's when the officers said Michael tried to get out of the cuffs, backing into them and causing all three to fall to the ground. Police say Michael continued to resist, so he was tased with a stun gun twice.
You want to see it again? No! I'm sorry!
According to the report, when officers got Michael up from the ground, he told them his mother's name, Tracy Moore. From there, officers went to Tracy's home, where she told him her son has autism.
Does he have some type of disability?
Yes, he's autistic.
He's autistic. He's autistic.
Michael was then released to his mother's care.
No, I'm going to take your mom to jail, and I'm going to take you to jail, okay?
Thank you, officers.
Say, there's your hardened criminal saying thank you, officers. You'll see in a minute unless they edited it. He goes and gives one of them a hug.
Graham Police Chief Tony Widener says the department wanted to release the body cam footage to show transparency to citizens.
Whether it's a big community or it's a small one like Graham, every day law enforcement has to earn the trust of the citizens that we protect. So we start each day starting over, trying to do the best that we can to represent our communities well, to make sure that people are treated in a fair and impartial manner.
As an internal investigation into this incident continues, Chief Widener says police have to be responsible for their actions. Tracy says in a perfect world, the officers involved would be fired.
I'm sorry.
Tracy says she was not told her son was tased until the next day when she and her son went to the police department. The Graham Police Department originally contacted the Texas Rangers to assist with the investigation, but Police Chief Widener, he says the agency decided not to pick up this case. If you'd like to see the full body cam footage, we provided that for you inside the story over at Texomashomepage.com.